And what's up, guys and girls?
City Skylines. So, in the last episode, we actually are starting to make a profit. In our industry. We have a little bit of an issue at the moment with buses and industry itself, but that should subside. I'm hoping. So did I actually put a police station up here? Yeah, so it shouldn't be having too much of an issue, but clearly it still is. So in last episode we decided we'd put this to try and ease some of the congestion, and yeah, it hasn't. But that's fine. This is very congested at the moment. The buses are just, they've not spaced out enough yet. So once they do space out, we'll be alright. So I've done a little bit of improvements. Down here I've added a little bit more. We are making profit down here now. And I believe we're now making profit. Like a small profit over here. All our goods are imported. So we seem to be filling up quite a lot. So what I'm going to do is still sort of continue on with that theme, but then I've got an idea for here-ish. But I'm not sure yet. So we've only got the one bus line at the moment. I may run a tram down, I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. Just want to make sure that everything's gonna have water as well. But that's fine. water is, well, important. So everything will have water. I want to get the oil industry, but not entirely sure how we're going to do that yet. So I'm just going to run for now. A road we'll see how the profit goes, because I've just spent quite a lot of money there. We need more space for residential, that's why I'm doing this. So it'll cost me 8,000 to do that. And then to come right down on this one will cost me about 16. So this is where I don't want to start losing money. So let's put that back on. Give me a bit of background noise. So as long as these buses spread out, which they are doing now, as long as it picks the people up, I could do with a quick. So it's going to cost me 15 grand to relocate. That as well. Just I want to upgrade this road. That's a 4-lane road turning. We're in busy town now. So I can now relocate this. Pull that a little bit closer. So the bus is going to go all the way down. And turn around. So what I'm actually going to do is do this to here, and that to there, to there. And I'm going to start actually joining these up instead. I don't know what I want to do with this bit yet. I wanted to actually think about well, let's bring you to there as well. Bring you out to there. That didn't work. What I wanted to do. Bring that out there. And then maybe do that one to there. Trying to be mindful of not to destroy people's property. And then what I'll do is if I bring that back, there. Let's freeform this instead. Bring the bridge up to there. And then just gently bring that around. Bring that bit to there. Oops. Didn't quite go how I wanted it. And then bring that to there. And if I pause the game, and this is going to be residential along there. And what I might do is actually bring residential along the edge. And this is residential. So is this. As well as that. That's commercial. I have a bit of a plan for this bit. Alright, so that's that. And then along here. Top. And then the rest of this area is gonna be residential. It's an unusual design. I've designed this city a little bit weirdly. I think. Right, so that's enough for that. And then what I'll do is if I click this, then we're going to add stop, add a stop. It kind of will possibly work. Not entirely sure it's gonna work. It might not. If I have to, I'll put in a new bus route as well. So let's make sure that these guys have actually got water. Power won't. Power shouldn't be an issue. Because they'll just draw power off each other. In theory. I don't do realistic city design, I don't do anything like that. Just these cities are completely just, I design them as I go along, sort of made up. So how is the logging camp doing? It needs, it's not making any profit because I'm not exporting anything. Okay. So what I now need to do then is that was a sawmill. Thank God. Shouldn't need water. It shouldn't have needed power, but I'm going to put power there. Yeah, it needs power. So I'm going to put power there anyways. So now can't do paper and everything yet, right? So what have we got? In the farmland. So we've got enough. Got. So we're getting products out. Still really not. It's producing flour. So I'm gonna have a quick look through my other buildings. What have we got? We've got lemonade factory. But that needs ore. Actually, it goes out as diamond. But it needs ore, so it needs metals. It needs metals and farming. That one. So this is where it gets interesting because that needs metals and farming. And then bakery needs farming to produce this. But it can be placed outside your industry area. So this is a factory, is it? Unique factory. Then we have warehouse yards for stuff, for storing. Have we found? Yes, we have. So I can now get the oil going as well. So if I wanted to do with the bakery, even though it creates a lot of pollution, it's what I can do. So if I put the bakery here, so basically what you'll see when it speeds up is a production rate. So you'll see eventually trucks coming across. Let's click here. I need to do parks as well for the people. So you'll see. I don't know what's up with them. Ah, so this is the farm truck. It's dropped off crops. So then we should get a live. Are you exporting or are you dropping off? Where are you going? You're actually exporting goods. You're just to pick up. What have you just dropped off? Some more crops. So it's now basically just waiting. That's a garbage truck coming back. The cake is not a lie. So these guys are farm trucks, and I'm guessing they've been out to export. Making money. Yeah, he's been out to export. So we're just waiting. Right, here we go. He's a cattle truck going and he's exporting. So this is where it becomes a bit more challenging. So the cattle truck is coming here. So he's now dropped off that. I just need. Here we go. Here's the flour coming in. So the flour's in, and now we are starting. So we're getting 3,000 out of this a week. So we're now going to get a lot of deliveries. You better not be importing. No, you've actually just dropping bits off. I hope you're not importing anything. Because if you are, that's not going to be making us profits. So we'll see what happens here. So the production rate is 3,840 a week. If you do hear any unusual noise in the background, don't worry about it. It's me vaping while I'm gaming. So we have 14 out of 16 tons. So we have 6 out of 16. Why do we have 6? 7 tons. So these guys are actually exporting a lot. I'm kind of hoping that it is going to make us money. So here's the first pastry van. So he's now delivering this to the pharmacy. Apologies about the stutter, but it's just... So he's now coming out with this. Going for a residential area by the looks of it. To deliver its first order. I'm going to get the oil industry running as well. I don't know why he's took the most convoluted route ever. But he has. So he's now delivering his load. Or he hasn't. Yet. I think he's still going. No, he's just arrived. So he's now unloading. And now he's going down to the drugstore too. So, as you see, we had a hell of a boost there when we dropped that off. So he's delivered a ton of stuff. That gets a bit loud. Right, so I need to check the post office actually. So this road is getting really busy. I'm making quite a bit of money. You're a coal power plant. The buses are backing up like crazy. The industry's working, but it's not working. So I don't know if we've got universities yet. No, we haven't. Not just yet. So I need to find... We can only place one of these unique factories. So you're basically garbage. I'm gonna get the oil industry kicking off in a second. I cannot remember. Oh, it's under here, isn't it? Right at the end. So what's this for? Is this the... That's the sightseeing tours. Right, so the post office is very inefficient at this point, shall we say? So I think the post office is struggling to meet the demands of the city. Post trucks 1 or 2. Yeah, I think at the moment it's struggling to meet demand. So if I now go here, this in theory should help. We'll have to check that again. So as you can see, the bakery is making us money. So for now, trying to find my... Where's my economics screen? That's land value. Leisure. Levels. How's the garbage doing? It's managing. It's coping-ish. It won't be. Eventually. So I've got to do tours which are new. There it is. I need to put some road maintenance down as well. That would be very helpful. So this is the road tolls. We're making a bit of money off the roads. Making like 80 odd. Public transport, not making a lot. Park areas, we haven't got any yet. The red is expenses. So we're not actually making. Oh, that's transport profit. So we're not making anything off the transport just as yet. We're making almost 9 grand off industry. And that's your special unique factories. Warehouse and unique factories is making us the most money. So I've still got, we're making that income of industry, low density, and making about 5,000 off that. And then that's the income from residential, so level 4, we're making a little bit. Total of 9. So I like this little breakdown. Making about 30 grand. So I said I was going to get working on the oil industry, and it's time to do that. I'm quite pleased. I poised that in the wrong place, didn't I? I did. So I need more animal products, really. Because the animal production from here is not... It's not great. It's not great from the pigs. Or the sheep. It's the animal products that are struggling right now. Slaughterhouse would be completely different. But I haven't got level 4 farming area yet. So I could now, as well... I'm going to bring in a milking parlour. And I'm now going to put in another animal pasture. And we're going to have cows in there. So these are full. As long as we're not... Yeah, we're not actually exporting anything. So now I've got a milking parlour which will help. So that's good. Right. This is what I'm keeping all this for farmland. I'm going to make a fortune of farm. In theory. So let's start. Working the oil fields. So we've momentarily lost power. Power will now get restored, so they'll end up shutting up about the loss of water. Water availability isn't great, but sewage is. So I'm now going to put in another pumping station. I was going to use large pumps, but I'm not going to bother. And do we just have the normal? So these are the eco ones. So I might actually put 3 of them instead. Rearrange these. And then they should hopefully stop complaining. So the pollution is quite simple. Yeah, you're going to stop complaining about sewage now. It's getting just flushed away by my little technique. And the trick was to add this in. So it helps. Sewage treatment is still struggling. So the drain capacity on that is 12,000. And this one is it's 6. Okay, so it might make more sense to balance this out by going 1, 2, 3. And these should become active now. That should have filled it. I was going to say that should have filled it up. The other one was eco, but it works better the other way. So it's now time to start our oil industry. So I can now just run it here, but then I could do removing that bakery, but I don't think I can move it. Oh yes, I can. What I might do is actually put that there instead, and it won't lose production. There we go. I'm going to use a you're a road maintenance depot, so how much will you cover if I shove you? You'll cover that. Pretty much doesn't cover everywhere. And then if I cover one there, that'll pretty much cover the map. Then what I'll do is actually put one in there. Hopefully I've just not blown all my profit away, but it keeps all the roads maintained. So how are we doing over here? This is starting to make a profit. The road maintenance teams are out, so that's good. This road is becoming excessively heavy, so I might have to upgrade you. So, because is it a two-way highway? It's not really, is it? I wanted it. Didn't want it going that way, so this is going to cause an issue. per city planning, but I know that that is actually causing me an issue. It's the in and out space that's causing me a right issue. But it is causing an issue and it's not. It's flowing a bit better now. It's not backing up. The buses are just chaotic. Right, so you should need more flour. I wish I could up the production rate. We're still not exporting, so we're making money out of this. Garbage is piling up. I could do with I'm not even enough people for this. 15, 10. That gives me 25, but it cost me 125,000. Why aren't you picking up? Ah, it's sorted itself out now. I was gonna say, why aren't you picking things up? So let's have a look. Really, you've got no power? It's fine, I'll just run power lines down there. So these could be interesting because this is the oil. I know you could do the specializations before they brought this in, but it turned this industry type in. Because I was got to say they can't be full already, which they're not, so that's good news. But there's demand for building when they want to. So what type of road do I put down here? Let's sort of run roads. I don't actually know how big anything is, so this is why I'm going to. It's 30 grand. I should probably put the oil building down here. So the pollution seems to be going fine. See, it's just getting drawn out. As you see by the map. it then sort of flows and flows down the current. So if I wanted to, it might let me buy another tile. No, it won't yet. Okay, when do I get my next tile? My next tile I get at 6,500. So the main oil building I could have put there if I hadn't have buggered this up. But I'm actually going to put it there. So here we go with the oil. So the main building is in. And what I'm going to do is get my road again. And do that with it. So this hasn't got, this area's got no water, no power. So power won't be a problem. Water on the other hand will be an issue. So let's go there. Across there. This one's gonna go to there. And this one's gonna come across. I've just hit Big Town. That one's going to go to there. That's going to join on. Ah. I'll turn that off a minute. So, Big Town. I can now decide what area I want to buy next. I kind of wanted to buy where that forestry area was, but I'm now going to look at the land first. See, I kind of like the idea of buying that tile. But then if I buy that tile, I've got another link to the highway. But then again, if I come down and buy this tile, I've got a nice big area there. Whereas that tile, I've not got a lot, and I've not really got a lot here. Then I've got that bit there. For now, I think I'm actually gonna go. Do I go there, there, or there? I'm gonna go there. For now. But the first things first is I actually want to start getting this oil industry up and running. So with the oil industry, we have the production building. So we've got small oil pumps, large oil pump. You have the drilling rig, large drilling rig, an offshore drilling platform. I could do the lemonade factory. I really want to get to level 5 so I get the shipyard. Because this thing, it's expensive. But you get a ton of money back, I believe. And you can do houses. You can do all sorts, but you have to have like a lot for it. So I'm gonna start by placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start by placing 6. You also, I'm also going to put in a petroleum plant or a Polynesia plant, and then I'm going to put in a small, well, I say small, but I'm going to put in a crude oil tank, and then what I'm going to do is, if it'll let me run, I'm going to build this area up a little bit better. So these shouldn't be struggling for power, but they actually are. So as you can see now, we have stuff producing oil. So at the moment we won't be making any profits. Not just yet, anyways. And this is the start of the oil industry. But anyways, guys and girls, I'm going to leave this episode here. So yes, we are profitable now, and I'm very, very happy about that. I've still got to get more workers up here, but that'll be done in the next episode. So, guys and girls, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you next time for some more City Skylines. And it's the Industries DLC, so until then, goodbye for now.